Have you ever just thought about how like life just always seems to connect once you look back? And that is what I realized for me when it comes to doing this is I quit my job to follow after God, and I just knew I was going to be a content creator, a paid content creator, and that's not quite how my journey went. So I remembered yesterday, last night actually, after I was starting to go to sleep, that this is actually something that I have been doing for quite some time and something I was passionate about, but something major happened. So when I was 14, I used to make YouTube videos, and that was before like it was even a paid thing, like something you could get paid from. And I used to do these hip rolling videos. If you're from the Midwest, then you know exactly what hip rolling is. But if you are not from the Midwest, hip rolling was this type of dance where you move your hips kind of like a belly dancer. Because at that one point, I actually wanted to become a belly dancer, or was trying to learn how to belly dance. And I actually did pretty good with it. And I had this one video where I want to say it maybe got 50,000 views at the time. And again, this is over a decade ago, maybe even 15, 16 years ago. Yeah, actually, this is about 16 years ago. 16, 17 years ago. So this is how long ago this was. So 50,000 views at that time was actually like, wow, like this is major. And so I used to get requests from people where they wanted to see me hip roll to different videos. And so I used to do that for a little bit. And I actually had a digital camera. It was a Canon. It's funny because I just got a Canon. But I'm not using that right now. Right now I'm using my iPhone because I left my camera in storage. But it's funny that I started off with a Canon digital camera, and I used to do that, and it was what I did in my free time when I was in high school. And you know, I didn't think much of it. It was just like something fun to do and something fun to make. So definitely didn't see it as a career or a potential career. It was just literally a hobby. And so I went off to college, and I still would take pictures with my camera and stuff, but I wasn't making videos really anymore. Actually, I take it back. I was actually still making videos, but at that point, I was making like rapping videos, and I had this song called Pretty Girl Swag, which was like a play on Soulja Boy's Pretty Boy Swag. And it's, dang, I wish I could like link the videos for you all to see it, but I did all of this on my sister's YouTube account because I wasn't old enough to have my own account at the time. And so I did all of it on her account, but she deleted all of the videos. At least I think she deleted them. If she didn't delete them, they might be put on private. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, anywho. So I used to make rapping song videos at that time because, you know, MySpace was a thing. So more so was gravitating towards MySpace, Facebook at that point in time, where wasn't really making content videos. It was just like, oh, okay, I got this melody in my head. I got these words on my mind. Let me just do a rapping video. So I used to do things like that. And then I got a boyfriend. And I remember we went to Busch Gardens, and I was gonna, you know, take pictures of us being at Busch Gardens and videos and stuff like that. But we got on this water ride, and you all, I had the camera in my bag, and I thought like, I don't know why I thought the bag was going, like, the bag was not a waterproof bag whatsoever, but in my mind, I thought me putting my camera in this bag was going to protect the camera, but the bag got wet, the camera got wet, and that was the end of my camera, and pretty much the end of me making videos. And didn't think much of making videos again until many years later, where I started a YouTube channel, which I still have. This said YouTube channel is the one that's monetized. And at the time I was living in Las Vegas, so I thought I was going to make like content regarding my time in Vegas, because I also was a newfound Christian. So I thought I was going to have like this Christian lifestyle type of videos in Sin City. Y'all, I made maybe 5 or 6 videos and then stopped making videos. And so then I got consistent again throughout the years, where I would put out a video here, a video there. Nothing too crazy, nothing too major. But then it was when I finally decided, okay, God, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to jump and I'm going to quit my 9 to 5 and make these videos, is when I finally took content creation serious and got really consistent with it. And before I jumped, I had a video go super viral, in my definition of super viral, because it was the first video where like it really was taking off. So it got over 1 million views, and it was about my twin boys, my first year with twins. And so that's not what I wanted my content to be about. I just made the video because I wanted to document my children's journey. And so, yeah, that's what blew up my channel. So got a lot of followers from that one video. It monetized my channel within 17 days of the video being put out. And yeah, it just took off from there. But because that's not what I wanted my content to be about, I went through this stage of like trying to just put out content that I wanted to put out, and my channel didn't really do so well as far as like maintaining the momentum in the views. And then finally I got clear on just exactly what it is that I wanted to do, which is self-development. I wanted to share about my journey with having herpes. I wanted to share my journey to becoming whole, is what I really wanted my channel to be about. So that channel, it's unique because it hasn't since really blown up, and I do get some videos where they reach a few thousands, but never tens or hundreds or, you know, 1 million views or anything like that. So with this channel, I want this channel to remain this, which is Jasmyn's diary, because what my original intent for this channel was it was just going to be me faceless reading off the words from a journal, a diary that I had from years ago. And I told you all in the last video about my journey to moving across country to California. So that's what this channel was originally created for. But then God was like, well, how about you do a video journal of where you're at now? So here we are now. And yeah, so what I feel right now in today's feeling is today is a good day. I woke up early, hit the gym. Children are currently with their dad at the doctor's, and I have a little bit of some free time to sit and talk with you all and just do my video journal. So I feel good. I feel hopeful. I feel confident. The month is about to be over very soon. My credit cards are maxed out with past due bills. I haven't been able to pay my credit card bills for like the last 3 months now. The only 2 bills I can afford to pay consistently, because I feel like I have to pay them or I'm not going to be able to do this or, you know, have any of my belongings, is I pay my storage unit and my cell phone bill. But outside of that, the rest of the bills are adding up. They're going to collections. They are affecting my credit the way that they are. And a part of me feels like I'm being irresponsible, because I've never been in this position before where bills have been like this. But then the other side of me is like, I'm holding on to faith that everything is going to work out. I'm going to keep creating. I'm going to keep moving because this is my dream. My dream is to become a motivational speaker. And I think in today's world, a motivational speaker may not look like they once did, which is like the Tony Robbins, the Eric Thomases, you know, the Les Browns. That's what we are used to. But if you even look at them now and how they have transitioned, a lot of them are on social media platforms. Yes, they do live events and they do conferences and stuff, but for the most part, they are doing paid content conferences, or they're on a stage somewhere where social media is attached to it. And so I think motivational speakers look a little differently, and that is where I'm trying to get to. Is I want to motivate people. I want to help people learn how to trust in themselves and trust God. I want to help people learn how to get the life that they desire, not the life that they think they can have because it's all that's left or what society tells them they can have. I want people to really dig deep within and find out what really truly makes them happy and encourage them to go after that no matter what it looks like, because no one's journey is the same as another person's. We all go through life and we all experience things differently, but at the core, we know who we are. We know who we're meant to be. We know where we want to go. And you have to trust that. And you have to trust that eventually it's all going to make sense one day. So, y'all, I thank you for joining me on this journey. I thank you for allowing me to have this space and this time with you all. And I pray that no matter what it looks like, you keep going, you keep trusting, you keep having faith that it's all going to make sense one day. So I'll tap back in. And also for this channel, I do want to do vlogs where it's not just me sitting in front talking to y'all and give y'all something to look at, because I don't know if y'all want to just look at me, but in my mind, I kind of also want this channel to be like, you know, the old school way that YouTube used to be, where it wasn't super fancy and it wasn't people trying to make something look like what it wasn't. Like a lot of times with content creation, it's staging. And I think that has to be in place because of, again, how the world is moving. This is the new advertisement. This is the new commercials, if you will. So you kind of have to give it a professional look where, you know, you set up a camera and then you walk across the camera as if the camera isn't there. You have to kind of play this movie actor role, if you will. But I also want it to be more authentic and relatable. So I kind of want to take it back to what YouTube used to be, when someone just turned on a camera and they talked to it and they just shared what they were passionate about without caring about how it looked or how they looked. It's just, it made them feel good. It made them happy. So I want to dance in between those two worlds of polished content, but also I'm just picking up the camera talking to y'all because there is somebody on the other end of the screen. And although right now it's just me talking to my camera and sometimes it feels a little wonky, it feels a little silly looking at this piece of plastic, you know, I do know that it's being transmitted. And so on the other side of said plastic, there is a face. And maybe I won't get to see the face, or maybe you will just get to see me and I won't get to see you. But we can still connect. We can still, you know, we can still vibe. We can still be on the same frequency. We are energy. So let's do what energy does. But y'all, I thank you. I appreciate you. And I will talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to do my best to do daily updates, but I can't promise that. So yeah, I'm going to do my best. But yeah.